Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to start with a general reading, and then we're going to jump into love in the second half. We're going to see what's going on in your life, your energy, and what's surrounding you, and then we're going to timestamp the love portion for those of you who are interested in love. Okay, first card out is the Cauldron. Synergy and healing. This is a time for you to reevaluate something in your life, how you're approaching a specific problem, what steps you need to take next. There's a sense that maybe you've been looking at something the wrong way or approaching something the wrong way. So you're almost back to the drawing board, kind of trying to do some self-reflection. I heard smoothest path forward. So you're looking for the smoothest path forward through some kind of challenging time. So here we get invisibility, and your bonus card is the Dawn. So there's something that you've kept hidden even from yourself, Sagittarius, something that you're not willing to accept, or you weren't willing to accept or take responsibility for in the past. It seems like there's been moments where you get frustrated and you tend to look for an external source, an external person, situation, event, anything like this. You're looking for the reason outside of yourself that these negative things are happening, that these challenges are coming up. But Spirit is telling you that the way out here is to really put yourself to the test, to really self-assess, self-reflect, and see if there's a path forward that allows you to take responsibility for some of the dark aspects of yourself that are leading you to repeat this pattern that you're seeing in your life. There's a specific way that you continue to approach a problem. Maybe it's the same problem that keeps coming up in different ways, but the way you've been handling it is not going to help, or is never getting you to the right solution, because it's coming from an unhealed place within yourself. It's coming from a place of fear or of dissatisfaction. It's a low vibrating place. It's a low vibrating thought. So when you come up with a solution or a proposed next step to get yourself out of the problem, it always falls apart because it's coming from low vibing energy. It's coming from negative thinking. It's coming from negative self-beliefs and self-talk. So the way out of this situation, if you want it to stop repeating, is for you to really self-assess. And it's not to be down on yourself. It's just simply to really take ownership and responsibility for the parts that you play, for how you contribute to the situation. And what you could do differently will then shine through once you do that. All right. So I'm going to pull a few additional cards for you with regards to this situation before we jump into love. Okay, first card out is the Two of Cups. So your problems may actually have to do with some kind of relationship in your life. It could be romantic or non-romantic, but definitely some other person involved. I heard partnership. So it could be a friendship, it could be a romantic relationship, or a business partnership. I'm not sure, because this is your general reading. They're clarifying that for some of you, or a majority of you even, this is romantic in nature. It has to do with a romantic connection. All right, so with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups coming up, you may be having trouble with communicating or expressing your feelings to someone in your life. All right, and then Nine of Swords, this is bringing you a lot of frustration. You're trying to bottle everything up and keep it to yourself, and you're not talking about it. You're not really expressing your needs. You're not really, at least not in an effective manner. Sorry, I'm having trouble speaking even during your reading. So there's a blockage when it comes to your throat chakra here. You're having trouble speaking your truth. You're holding a lot back. You're holding a lot down. You're not even able to express it in words because there's so many thoughts stuck in your head that haven't been processed. So what comes next? There's a choice for you to make. Spirit is prompting you to make a choice, and to make it from a new place, a new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, to find yourself in a mode of peace and protection and safety. You're feeling unsafe. You're feeling unsupported. So you need to protect yourself, protect your energy. You may want to do some kind of cleansing this week as well, of your space, of your home, of yourself, of your body. I'm getting a lot of protection energy here. And then Five of Wands. There's some type of discord around you. You may need to practice defending yourself, practice standing up for yourself, practice speaking your truth. And then the World card came out. This can represent the completion of a cycle. It can also represent travel. And let's see what other card clarifies the World card. The last card out for you is the Ace of Wands. All right, so for some of you, the advice here is to protect your ideas from other people. Don't tell people every move you're about to make until you've made it. Sometimes you just got to try something before you start talking about it. So protect your thoughts, protect your ideas, make intelligent choices from a good place. Make sure that you're in alignment before you start making a choice. Don't make choices out of fear. Make choices out of security, out of a place of feeling confident, out of a place of feeling like you're in alignment. And then the things that follow that choice, the results that you see, are going to be more positive. So just try not to make choices based on fear or feeling like you have to do something, because that's what trips you up to begin with. All right, you always have a choice. That's the main message that I'm getting for you today, Sagittarius. All right, thank you all for being here. Please drop a like if this was helpful to you in any way. And if you're interested in love, I'm going to do the love reading in just 1 second. Hi there, those of you who are interested in love, this is going to be a general love reading for you and the person strongest in your energy. First card out is Time for a Nap. Next card out is By the Book. And the last card out is New Life. So just from these cards, it looks like there's a group of you who have been dealing with a relationship that feels stagnant, or a situation, if you're single, that feels stagnant. There's something that Spirit is saying you need to start imagining or dreaming up to get the energy moving with it when it comes to romance, Sagittarius. There are some ideas that are left unexplored. It's probably been a while. I feel like there's stagnancy in your love reading here. It's time for something new or refreshing, whether you have a connection and you just have to spice things up. Maybe you've been too strict, too responsible, too focused on responsibilities. Or those of you who are single and are dating, maybe you've been too strict on your rules of what they need to have to go out with you. Maybe you have a list that's impossible to meet and you need to make it more realistic. But either way, there's a sense here of things stagnating, taking too long, not moving, energy just sitting around still without movement or change. Okay, right off the bat, we get the Nine of Wands. Lots of difficult energy here. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, or Eight of Swords, sorry. Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So it looks like you're going from very difficult times to receiving some kind of new opportunity in love. And if you see, this Knight of Cups is heading towards the Nine of Cups, so that creates the Ten of Cups. So it's almost like you're one step away from receiving the desired outcome that you seek in your love life. One step away, but you're all caught up in your head for some reason. So let me look into that for you. You're all caught up in your head. The Two of Wands fell in reverse. So you may be wondering about somebody who's long distance. You may be wishing that they were closer to you. And some of you may be worried about something that's going on that you can't see just yet, that you just feel intuitively. And then we have the Six of Swords. So you want things to get better in your love life. You're definitely, I don't know if I'm talking to a group of single people or a group of you who are in a connection that's just been stagnant for a very long time and you wish it would improve. Could be either one, to be honest, so far. But whatever is going on here with the Two of Wands in reverse, it seems like something is just outside of your grasp or at a distance from you, and you're perceiving some information without actually having physical proof or visuals of what's actually going on. Knight of Pentacles. So it's possible you're going to be receiving some kind of opportunity or gift. And the Hierophant. Your significant other may be planning to give you some kind of gift, or if I'm speaking to a group of you who are single, you may be about to be offered something, maybe taken on a date, maybe offered tickets to a game, something like this. Somebody is committed to offering you something of value in the near future. So I see somebody coming in offering you something of value after some kind of time of you feeling left out, abandoned, not supported by yourself. So somebody's going to offer you, whether it's help, flowers, gift card, tickets to a game, something is coming in for you. Things are going to be improving in your love life. So if it's a group of you who are in a connection that feels stagnant, you may be surprised that your partner is about to do something nice for you or give you some kind of gift. And it's going to feel like it came out of the blue, but they want to show you that they're committed to making you happy, that they're committed to working things out with you. For those of you who are single, if this is a surprise, you may just be surprised that on the first date they bring you flowers, something like this. But I do get the 10 of Pentacles to close out your readings. And then the other card that was at the bottom was the Queen of Pentacles. So for those of you who are single, I don't believe you're going to be single for very much longer, because I see here things coming together for you, things improving, you following your intuition towards something that's actually solid, towards something that turns into something committed, long-term, stable. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles here. All right. And you have a match. You have the King of Pentacles and you have the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the Hierophant, which represents commitment. So definitely something very positive for you coming through, and most likely it's a surprise. So I don't think you're going to see this coming, Sagittarius. I don't think you're going to see this coming at all. So congratulations for those of you who are seeking love. Thank you so much for being here. I would hope that you can give the video a like if it resonated, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.